Right, so it has still been leaking at the top for some reason. Yeah, if you go for it. Right. Yeah, see. Stop. Why is that doing that? Hi everyone, I make no apologies for how I look. I know I look like I've just woken up, and that's because I have just woken up probably about an hour ago. And the reason for that is, yeah, Daddy was on night shift and someone didn't let Daddy sleep. Yeah. I don't know what is up with her. She just does not sleep through the night yet. She's, how many months were we? We're in March now. Yo, 19 months. No, we're coming to the end of March now. Yeah, you're over 19 months. 1 second. Let me bring her over. She wants to say hello. You want to say hello? Come. Don't take the microphone. Right. Have you done a poo? Oh, okay. She's done a poo. Right. I'm going to make this intro quick and then I've got to change her and then she's going down for a nap. A good girl for doing that. Yeah. She still doesn't sleep for the night properly, but that's why I then get a line. Nikki takes the kids in the morning. She's taken her into Kung Fu class now. I'm going to put her to sleep in a minute just after I've done this intro video. And then she's got swimming class this afternoon as well. But yeah, look, nothing special about this intro video. It's been a wicked week weather-wise. Like finally, it feels like we've got a bit of spring coming our way. But bring the UK, it's rained over the weekend. But luckily, I managed to cut the grass yesterday before the rain got even worse. Go on. And yeah, this week is looking busy. Monday's busy. Tuesday I haven't got much on at the moment, but things can change. And to be honest, things have quietened down a little bit. Not a lot, a little bit. But, oh, thank you. But just enough for me to be able to be like, okay, I can manage stuff a little bit better. I can get on with other stuff as well. I'm not so stressed out about, oh, I've got so many jobs in and stuff. So I'm quite thankful that it's quieting down a little bit, but it's still enough to keep me busy throughout the week. I don't know how you guys are finding it at the moment, but I'm quite thankful for it. But anyway, I'm gonna put this down. I'm gonna change her nappy, put her to sleep, and I'll see you guys soon. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Morning. I am at my first job of the day. It's a thermal store from what I remember last time. And I've been to this property twice before. The landlord reminded me. I couldn't remember which one it was. Last time the pump was seized on the thermal store, so I replaced it, and there was also a broken neutral. So I had to run a new feed from the little wiring center inside the thermal store, the circuit board, to the pump. So I'm here now. He's saying that the heating is not working. I think it's empty at the moment because I'm meeting him here. So I reckon it's been empty, it's not been running. Might just be another seized pump because I've replaced it previously. I might be able to free it up. Might be something else, I don't know. Let's go in, just put my magnetic wristband on and we'll go in and see what's going on. Right, so we've got a heat only. There's some works going on here at the moment. So the power's been turned off. Let's see which is the... Okay. Yeah, so that's the spare for that. I can hear something happening in there. So now let's go upstairs, have a look at the thermal store. See what's going on there. Yeah, look. I think the boiler's about to fire up. Come on. There we go. Okay. So the boiler's fired up, so that's fine. Now, let's see what is going on with the heating. Yeah, it's still going. I was just checking it's not gone off. Room stat is turned up, so that's good. Now, let's see what the crack is up here. So, that's not on at the moment, which is fine. Okay, so last time, this is the pump I replaced, and I had to run a new cable into here because there's a broken neutral. Right, that's off at the moment. Remember, this is our heating. That pump is for the store, I think. Or is that pump for the store? I'm not sure, but none of the pumps seem to be on at the moment. Let's flip this on. I can... Ow! Okay. I think, yeah, I can feel that running. That's running. That one's running as well, because we've got a light on there as well. I can feel that running. Yep, that's running. And now, because I remember this one got hot. Oh! Job done, just needed to be turned on from the time switch. Happy days. That's a nice easy one. Let's go on to the next one. Right, next job is a Worcester high flow. I've done a full service on this before, and I think I've changed all of the TRVs in this property as well. And they messaged me saying that they've got a leak coming from it. They don't know what it is, so they switched it off. I'm thinking it could be the condense pump, because when they called me, it was on Friday, I think it was, or something like that. Yeah, I think it was Friday, or maybe Monday. I can't remember the day. I'm losing track of the days. But it was really cold. So potentially it could have been that the discharge from the condense pump may have frozen, and that's why I wasn't able to pump out, so it might have overflowed inside and leaked out. That's what I'm thinking. I don't know for sure. Let's just go inside and have a look. Right, here we go. This is the high flow 550, and I don't know, well, I'm going to have to turn this camera upside down, but I don't know if it even shows up on the camera at the moment, but there is a little puddle of water underneath there, and that's directly below the condense pump, and it's kind of spread around there. Pressure is just under 1 bar, so it may well be something from the system side, or it may be the condense pump, and that pressure might just be a little bit on the low side. So I'm going to flick it on, and I just want to see. Right, that's flashing down there, the condense pump. Now we've got a solid light. I'm just trying to see if I can see any drips or anything like that. Right, I'm going to run it in service mode, actually. Let's just put it in service mode. Okay. Right. I'm going to let it run for a bit, and then let's see if I can find where it's leaking from.
Well, that's a good diagnosis, isn't it?
Yeah, right. So it's definitely the condense pump. You can see it's dripping from there. I've just got the customer to go outside and pour water down the flue to try and speed up the condense pump doing its thing, and yeah, that's just leaking out of there. So it's not actually able to pump it out. It's got it's got 2 solid green lights on it. I'm just going to call up Worcester and see what they advise, if there's any other checks I can do on it. Or, I mean, that says new from 2020. It's only not even 5 years old. So yeah, let me call up Worcester, see what they say, and we'll go from there. Right, need to remove that. I've just spoken to a friend of mine who used to work for Worcester, and he's now gone on his own as well. So I've never actually removed one of these before, so I just wanted to get his advice if there's anything in particular that I need to be aware of. And he said it's not screwed down or anything, it's just sat there. So we're gonna get this open, pull the vessel out, and then I should be able to get to it. Yeah, from here, I reckon I can disconnect the siphon at the back and then pull that out. And then he said what I can do is put it into a bucket, pour some water into it, and just test it to see if it pumps out. But he said that they are quite common to fail, because obviously it's a pump and it's pumping all the time. So he said that likely that the pump's probably burnt out, because I can test the little float switch inside there. Oh, he's just calling me back. All right, let me come back to this. So it's handy when you've got people who's worked for manufacturers before. So I've just twisted the condense hose off of there, and there's a little non-return valve in there. So he said to me, blow down it and make sure that that's moving freely. He said if you shake it, you should be able to hear it rattling. That's not rattling. It was a minute ago. okay, that's working, because I can blow down it, but when I suck on it, it doesn't do anything. So we know that's working fine. So I'm going to just take that out, and then I'm going to pour some water down it and see if I can get it to pump out manually. All right, let's try and get this condensate pump out of here. So that was all full to the brim, so I've just wet that load of it out. I need to try to disconnect the siphon from the top of it. Come on. Okay, that's the black rubber hose disconnected. And now, that's the lid. So the black rubber hose goes in there, and that's where this connection would go into there. And now, I've been told that literally just lifts up, which it does. And there we go. Okay, so that's not too bad to get it out. Now I just got to try and test it to see if it's actually pumping out or not. Okay, so I'm just going to pop down a bucket. Let's put the boiler back on. Oh, that sounds like it's doing something now. Right, let's pour some water in there. Let's see. There we go. It's working now. Let's just pump that up. Let me get some more water. Let's try that again. Did I speak too soon? That literally just pumped it out. And then it stopped. It started up and then it stopped. Let's try it again. Let's pour more into it. There we go. Pumping, 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 pumping. We're back in business, it seems. Right, let's put it all back together. All right, let's do another test to see if we are all good now. Let me flip this round. So with that running, I hopefully should get it pumping out of here. Maybe I need to get some more water. Maybe it's leaking inside again. Let's go and see. Okay, it's not leaking inside, so I think maybe I just need a bit more. Need to be able to pour a bit more down in here. So let's do that. Come on. Still nothing. Does need even more. Let's try a bit more. I hope it's not leaking inside again. Right, so it has still been leaking at the top for some reason. Yeah, if you go for it. Right. Yeah, see. Stop. Why is that doing that? When I reset it, it then pumps it out. But it doesn't want to do it again afterwards. Strange. Okay, so it's going to need a new condense pump, and they are not cheap. £400 for a Worcester Bosch condense pump. When standard generic condense pump, you'd be looking at, I think, what about range from 70 to 100 quid, something like that. £400 just because it's Worcester Bosch. I'm going to see if I can get one cheaper, or fixed price repair, and then either I'll come back and do it, or Worcester will come and do it under fixed price repair. Let's see. Okay, this next job I've come to look at is an Ideal Logic making some funny noises. We know that Ideals are common for that. Probably going to be maybe gas valve, dirty injector. Let me grab a bit of wire wool just in case. There's my wire wool. I've got a bit here. Just in case it is the injector that needs cleaning up. Funnily enough, the freeholder for this property is the shop where I recently had the security fitted on the BMW. So I've got the S5 Metatrack fitted on it, which is deadlock, immobilizer and tracker. And it just so happened that I had a job here and my next door neighbour, one over, their car got nicked off the drive last week. So I was on edge and I called these guys up and I was like, you do security systems as well? Because this car audio centre is calling me, Josh is calling me. And yeah, so they do that as well. So got him to fit that, and I'm going to try and fix this tenanted property. So let's go and have a look. All right, it's the Ideal Logic, and I've got a feeling it's going to be that injector, because when I run heat and hot water, it's making that on initial fire up. That is quite common to be a dirty injector. So let's take that injector out, give that a clean, pop it back together, and hopefully that sorts it out. Yeah, that's all furred up on there, so we'll give that a clean up, then pop it back together and test it. Right, that is night and day difference, so that's all been cleaned up. Who's calling me now? Someone else is calling me. I think that's actually the landlord from downstairs. Let me get this call. Right, he just needed me to move my van because I was parked down there behind that van. So obviously there's lots of business here, so I just need to move my van out the way. Oh, excuse me. I've cleaned out the injector. I thought, let me just clean that out as well. And it's probably not the main cause of the noise, but looking inside there, that's probably not helping the situation either. So I'm going to take that out, open this up as well, give that all a clean, make sure there's no blockages in there, then put it all back together and fire it up, and hopefully that should sort it all out. Yeah, check that out. That's like proper like squidgy, sludgy stuff. Yeah. Right, let me clean that as well, because that's, like I said, it's probably not causing the noise, but it's definitely not helping the situation. It might be causing the noise, might be contributing to it. That is, I've never actually seen it that sludgy before. Hoping I can get it all out, otherwise that's going to need a new condense trap. Right, let's try. That's a lot better. You can actually see through it now. I wasn't sure if I was going to be able to get all that muck out, but as I started blasting with water and shaking it, it kind of just broke down and got it all out. So that's there, and that as well, that's nice and clear now. That was all completely blocked up. So let's put the trap back, let's put the injector back, and let's test it, and hopefully no more explosive noise, as the tenant says. It's going boom. All right, moment of truth. lot better. Which is preheat is... which button is preheat? One of these are preheat. Let's put preheat off. Right. Let's put the heating off. Right, let's fire it again. There we go. Like a whisper. Let's get out of here.